PostgreSQL, which deals with geospatial data, pandas, and SQL is an acronym for structured query language. So basically, whenever you are trying to search for something online, basically you are creating a query. So yeah, there's the Python library for pandas and GeoPandas as well. I love GeoPandas. So, okay, and then round. But yeah, this particular code mostly deals with gathering data and being able to, and like a lot of SQL is data mining, but also database design. So whenever you're doing, whenever you're thinking of databases and how things are structured, so let's say that you have multiple tables and then they connect to each other by certain keys, you're trying to maybe connect to like particular tables to try and find a certain item. So in this instance, as total investment value 2016, what this question is asking for is to report the total investment value of 2016, where in this particular part of the query, called subqueries, we're trying to have people who have the same total investment value in 2015, where they have the same investment value, and you have more than one person having the same investment value, but they have to be distinct in their location. So they can't have the same location. They have to be different from each other. So this is what's happening. And I would say that SQL and R are probably maybe like the easiest coding languages you could probably get into. That's just my argument because it's much simpler compared to other forms of code, but Python is pretty standard, I would say, especially considering how Python I feel is very universal, not only in creating Python is like very like universal, whether it's going to be like for data analysis or let's see, customer placing the largest number of orders. So I'm guessing we're gonna have a descending. Honestly, like, questions, I mean, yeah, it's also labeled easy for you to understand that this is an easy question, but, ones where it has just a singular table and not many other, columns or, like, fields to consider, pretty simple. So, let's see. We want to know what the question is asking us, so write a solution to find the customer number for the customer who has placed the largest number of orders. Test cases are generated so that exactly one customer will have placed more orders than any other customer. So the order number would be the ID, because every table in SQL needs an ID. That is the primary key. And if you have other, like, multiple tables, and then you have a table relating to a table, but then it would have maybe, say, like, order number in another table, this would be a foreign key in another table. But it needs these ID numbers just so it can quickly track which it is. Because you can have so many customers with the same customer number. Okay, so select distinct customer Customer number. Okay, from the orders table. I also typically like having these all capitalized. It's friendship and experience at its finest. Code before, and it always looked cool when watching it from my dad or friend. No, yeah, coding is really cool, and honestly, once you're able to understand the logic of what goes where and why you're doing what you're doing, coding becomes simple and easy to understand. So, from what we're doing over here, we want to find a distinct customer for the customer who has placed the largest number of orders. And then where customer, okay, customer number descending. That, because when we have a column that's descending, it immediately arranges that particular field. We call these fields. It arranges this particular column that we want, where it goes from largest to smallest. And if we want to specifically limit it to one customer, even though it says that exactly one customer will have placed more orders than any other customer, but still, if you just want only one, then we can also limit one. I just can't remember if limit is only on my SQL server, or if it's not. It can also be applied to MySQL. Languages have similar basic standpoints. Yeah. Oh, wait. It's not where, it's order by. Order by. So, let's see. Sometimes I get particular syntaxes mixed up. Output 16. Huh. Wait, what am I doing wrong? Oh, okay. Okay, count order number. Oh, wait, that's right. Okay. And then, okay, for this particular solution that you have over here, because I made a mistake over here, because, yes, we're selecting distinct customer numbers from the orders table, and then we have to order it by the largest. But then we also have to group by... Oh, no, wait, we're grouping by the customer number. And then it says over here, okay, count order number, because we're counting the amount of orders somebody has, but the customer number is the ID. So, when we run this, yeah, I know like a lot of people who specialize in various coding languages. One of my friends, she specializes in C# because she's in engineering. But yeah, like all sorts of code, they are, for those who don't know, they are all specialized to do particular things. No, you're fine. You're fine. Because I also, like, I specialize in SQL, but I would also say that, like, I'm just behind that. Python is also what, like, I specialize in because that's also what I work with the most. Okay, and then submit this. I was thinking of having Cosmo come on with me. Like, sometime. When she's not busy. Okay, because, she uses a lot of the same things I do, and I was also thinking about maybe using open source programs like QGIS to maybe do some map tutorials and teach people how to make maps. Oh, you've made multiple Python libraries. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not that level of proficient yet, unfortunately. Classes with at least 5 students. Big countries. Okay, so select from world. And here is the example output. So we want to select the name, which is the country name, and then the population and area. Ooh. No, yeah, it's good for me to see them, especially with my profession. Okay, so country is big if it has an area of at least 3 million. So we want to create SQL query. We want to create queries where it... Okay, so where area is greater than or equal to 3 million, or maybe I'll put this or on a separate line. Okay, or population of at least 25 million, greater than or equal to 25 million. Yeah, this one's pretty simple. Okay. The fact that you're able to do it at all is still impressive. A llama-based chatbot that has CLI and everything included as available. CMD commands that literally just gives you a GLaDOS AI. Not GLaDOS. Okay, and wait, oh yeah, I did submit it. Okay, so problem. Classes with at least 5 students. Maybe I'll do this one and then I'll look at Among the Couches site. Okay. Let's see. Student versus... Write a solution to find all the classes that have at least 5 students. Student. Show this table contains the name of a student and which class they're involved in. Okay,